Nick Jr. on CBS was a Saturday morning children's block that ran from 2000 to 2006. I remember watching Nick Jr. on CBS at childhood, especially back in early mid-2006 until the day it was discontinued. It was such an interesting example of network crossovers from the 2000s decade. In 2000, a few months after Viacom and CBS Corporation merged so that several networks like Nickelodeon and CBS were owned by the same entity, and they can interact with each other more easily. CBS reached an agreement with Nickelodeon to air programming from Nick Jr. The result was Nick Jr. on CBS, debuted on September 16, 2000. When the block aired, it ran for 3 hours and aired the same programming that Nick Jr. did, but without commercials other than Nick Jr. and CBS-related ones. In 2001, however, this was changed and they began airing regular commercials. On September 14, 2002, the block was rebranded as Nick on CBS, and it included some shows from the regular Nickelodeon network, and still showed programs from Nick Jr. However, the block complied with Children's Television Act of America, which states all kids' channels must air 3 hours of educational programs a week. So that means most shows like SpongeBob were not aired on Nick on CBS. Yes, I know it's hard to imagine Nickelodeon without SpongeBob, but it did happen during the time of Nick on CBS. In September 2004, all Nickelodeon programs were removed from the block, and Nick on CBS became Nick Jr. on CBS once again. It kept running in 2004 and throughout the year of 2005. On New Year's Eve of 2005, National Amusement split Viacom and CBS Corporation. So that means Nick and CBS once again became separate entities, despite being operated by the same parent company. Less than a month later, in January 2006, CBS announced that it would team up with Dick Entertainment to create a new Saturday morning block. As a result, Nick Jr. on CBS was discontinued on September 9, 2006. 1 week later, a new Saturday morning block was aired on CBS called Cole's Secret Slumber Party. What a name. In 2007, it was later renamed to Tequilopolis, and then became Cookie Jar TV in 2009. I don't think Nick Jr. on CBS was a failure per se, it had a great run throughout its lifespan. However, most parent companies like to try something new, in doing so, replacing the block. And that's all right. There's nothing wrong with trying out something new. Nick Jr. on CBS was not the only place people can find shows that it had. There was Nick Jr. proper, of course. So the discontinuation of Nick Jr. on CBS was not a huge loss, it's just a bummer that the block ended the way it did.